Welcome back to Head Over Heart. I am Jack Heverin in the chair for Billy Brownless this week because he is, well, somewhere in the world, and that is very frightening. Daisy Thomas is here as always. Hello, Daisy.
Hello, Jack. Yes, it absolutely is. We're not sure where Billy is or when he'll be back. When that text comes through, you're like, OK, do we send a search party? Thankfully, we haven't have to. And thankfully for me, I've got a much better looking and smarter co-host.
I didn't tell you to say that either,
You
but I
did.
certainly
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Smarter
Lots to talk about. Let's go to Carlton and Melbourne to start the round. This is why we love Thursday night footy, because we're getting big premium games first up, and this is no exception.
Yeah, this should be an absolute cracker, of course. The Blues lose another close one, which isn't great for them. And the D's so good against the Cats. Their defence is unbelievable. They hold, of course, Tomahawk and Jeremy Cameron goalless, and that's been reflective in their price here. $1.85. They'll get another opportunity against some big forwards in Curnow and Mackay this weekend. The market, the traders and the punters thinking they can get it done.
Interesting trends there. Are there any concerns from a Demons point of view about the 5-day break? Because this time of year, it's hard to be up for more than about 4 weeks in a row.
It certainly is, and we saw this earlier on in the season. Before they went on their bye, they came up against the Lions, who were going like genuine bustards at that time, and they put out a really flat one. So there is a little bit of a concern there, and if it is close late like it was in the weekend for them, the Blues may just have that edge physically and be able to run over the top.
Same game multi for this one?
Yeah, I'm going to take the Blues to win in this one. Stephen May, 20 or more disposals. Sammy Walsh, 1 or more goals. And Matty Owies, it's the smalls against the Ds that are causing some troubles. Kick 2 or more goals, get you a nice 13.62. What about yourself?
That is very generous. I thought I was being generous, but yours looks very, very nice. I've got Carlton winning as well. I like Paddy Cripps to have a big game here. Adam Cerra to win inside ball as well. And I'm with you on the smalls. Bailey Fritsch to kick a couple. Matt Owies for 1 or more. That gives you 9.25.
That'll do.
Won't go broke if that one lands.
No.
Fingers crossed it does. Let's have a look now at Geelong and Port Adelaide, which is coming up Friday night at GMHBA Stadium. Cats with their first loss of the season. They should bounce back here.
Yeah, you'd expect them so, and $1.28 is short. Port Adelaide, though, we don't really know. But a lot of this is the GMHBA factor, of course. As soon as the Cats get down to the Cattery, they get wound in. They went up about $1.35 too, so that's shortened as well. And for Port, $3.70, that'll continue to drift.
What about Port Adelaide? I mean, the Connor Rozee decision's turned out to be a horrible one in the showdown last week. So they're without him at one of the toughest places to win. Is this the right week for them to try and turn it around? Oh,
well, it'll be one of the better wins they've had in a period of time. Look, the numbers indicate, and you don't know which way to look at it, they, of course, kicked 5 goals, 18 on the weekend, 18 behinds, which is just shocking. But they had more inside 50s. They won more of the contested footy, and they were about the same in marks inside forward 50. So glass half full. They are a chance, but it's not looking pretty.
Let's have a look at your same game. That's always looking pretty.
Yes, I'm going to just back the Cats on trust here, just for the win, not playing in the line market here. Tommy Stewart to have 25 or more. Zachy Butters, 25 or more in the absence of Connor Rozee. And Tom Hawkins back on the goal scorers list. Hasn't kicked a goal for a month, big Tomahawk. They'll be feeding him 2 or more goals, get you a nice 5.22.
So we go to the Dockers and the Swans as our next game to take a look at here. Sydney very, very good in the Battle of the Bridge. And the Dockers are just quietly going about their business.
They certainly are. What do they roll into? 6th on the ladder at the minute, so not a whole lot of fuss around them, but it is Sydney. That'll be $1.70. I expect that again to shorten up with the weight of money that's coming for them. The traders saying that is just a nice little avalanche starting to fill up there for them, and it's across the west they go. I think they get it done.
Quickly to the unders, because when Freo are involved, this is a genuine conversation.
Yeah, it certainly is, but more so in the first sort of 5 or 6 rounds of the season. They've tinkered their ball movement a little bit, so they're scoring. We saw them against Richmond on the weekend, able to hit the scoreboard, and for the Swans, they are high scoring as well. So the under-overs are 157.5 here. So the market hasn't really reacted to them hitting the scoreboard more. So the overs could be the play there at $1.90.
You got one more generous same-game multi for us?
Oh, I certainly do. Look, let's take the Swans to win in this one. Dane Rampy, he's the value here in this leg. 20 or more disposals for him. Hayden Young, what a season this fella's putting together. 25 or more. And the Chad, not only is he racking up the footy, he's going forward and hitting the scoreboard here. 1 or more goals for him. Get you a really nice, juicy 16.29. Of all my multis there, I think this is my favourite.
If that one lands, you won't see us next week. Even still, we'll probably come back because we love this. See you next week. Thanks for joining us on Head Over Heart.
Chances are you're about to lose. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.